Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're talking about our old friend Halfjaw, aka Rtas Vadum, where he's been since Halo 3, his current whereabouts, and also a little bit of speculation surrounding his possible involvement in Halo 6. So if you do enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, and also if you have any of your own theories on Rtas's possible involvement in Halo 6, or any future Halo title, don't forget to leave it in the comments. Let's begin. After departing the memorial at Voi aboard the Shadow of Intent to return to San Helios, Rtas continued his position as a commander in the Swords of San Helios. Now, the next part will be a very quick summary of the novella Shadow of Intent, so of course, spoilers ahead. A few months after the war, Rtas and the Shadow of Intent investigated a distress call from the colony of Ronello. When they arrived, the Shadow of Intent was attacked by the Spear of Light, a cruiser commanded by a Sanshayum prelate known as Tem Betek, of whose family had died at the hands of Rtas when he glassed High Charity. Prelates were an order of the Sanshayum who were genetically enhanced and trained to serve as almost super soldiers of the Covenant, which, in my opinion, is pretty badass. Betek began attacking Duran, a Sangheli frontier colony, and the Shadow of Intent travelled there to try and answer its distress call. The Intent then attacked Betek's cruiser, who retaliated. The Spear of Light, in an effort to win a losing battle against the Shadow of Intent, had its crew abandon the ship via escape pods and attempt to board the Intent. Betek and his Jiralhanae moved to gain control of the ship, so Rtas readied his crew to prepare for combat. Him and some of his crew arrived at the carrier's main gravity lift and encountered Tem Betek and several of his Jiralhanae. Behind them came Tul Duran, a female Sangheli scion, and Stolt, an Ungoi ranger, along with numerous Sangheli rangers. Tem dueled Duran, and as Tem was about to deal a killing blow to her, Rtas intervened, blocking his attack, and managed to engage him in a duel. Although Rtas was already wounded, he gained the upper hand, which led to Tem trying to escape. However, he was knocked unconscious by Blademaster Vulsoran and your friendly neighbourhood Ungoi ranger, Stolt. With Tem Betek captured and his Jiralhanae killed, Rtas analysed the Spear of Light's databases. He discovered the location of the Minister of Preparation's base of operations, a Sanshayum politician of whom Tem Betek had been very closely allied with. Stolt, Vulsoran and Rtas came to the conclusion that it was worthwhile travelling to the Minister's location, knowing full well it was very likely a trap. When they arrived, they split into teams, one of which included Tul Duran and Tem Betek as a hostage, and they boarded Phantoms to travel to a local foreigner installation. However, the installation responded to their presence and let out a pulse that wounded many Sangheli, Soren included, and in the resulting confusion, Tem Betek managed to escape and used his thrusters to flee towards the installation. However, Rtas and Duran followed. As the two arrived at the installation, the minister had just betrayed Betek, having a group of drones attack him. He managed to escape them wounded, and Duran disabled the minister's energy shields, while Rtas mortally wounded him. The minister still managed to flee, and tried to activate a prototype Halo, and the two Sangheli encountered Betek, who was in the process of attaching a satchel full of plasma grenades to his chest, in an attempt to destroy the installation's power center and stop the minister. Rtas Vadum and Tul Duran thanked the prelate, and fled aboard the Shadow of Intent, with the installation exploding very shortly after. After these events, Rtas spoke to the Arbiter and requested the Swords of Sanghelios accept females into their military, after the courageous and heroic acts of Tul Duran, and of course, Thel accepted. Thel encouraged Vadum to take a break after fighting for so many years, however, he declined. Given what he'd learned from the Spear of Light's databases, that thousands upon thousands of Sanshayum had possibly survived High Charity's fall and destruction, he vowed to search for those that remained, and as far as we know, that's still his current mission as of 2558. However, in 2014, Catalog gave us our most up-to-date details about good old Halfjaw. By March of 2558, Rtas, along with many other Sangheli administrative and military authorities, were designated a priority target by Oni. Now, it's unknown why Oni seemingly want him and many other Sangheli eliminated, that is, if I'm understanding the term priority target correctly, but it may have something to do with what Catalog told us next. Around March of 2558, 3 Oni prowlers that were trailing the Shadow of Intent were destroyed by it, under unclear circumstances. So this leads me into the final part of this video. Will Rtas be in Halo 6, and if so, how? Well, of course, there's the obvious answer. Thel will make him abandon his mission temporarily of hunting down the Sanshayum and return to Sanghelios and help the allies defeat the Created. It's pretty clear that we're going to need every single human, grunt and elite to defeat them, so I think it's well within the realms of reality for Rtas and the Shadow of Intent to be called back to aid. And damn would that make for a good cutscene, having the Shadow of Intent reappear at the time when we need reinforcements the absolute most. Man, I'm getting real Halo 3 nostalgia here. However, there's always the chance that he'll get to continue his mission and still have it serve some purpose in defeating the Created. As we know, Cortana called out a load of species at the end of Halo 5 in the galaxy to ally with her and help enforce her rule. Of course, the Sanshayum were included in this, of whom Rtas is currently hunting. A really cool plotline maybe for a novel, or maybe even in the background of Halo 6, or even as an ODST style spin-off game, could have Rtas hunting down prominent Sanshayum prophets that were leading Covenant forces under Cortana. Then again, we can't forget that Oni labelled him and many other Sangheli as priority targets, and that he shot down 3 Prowlers a mere 7 months prior to Halo 5. It could be that Oni are still trying to weaken and destabilise the Sangheli to remove them as a possible threat to humanity, Swords of Sanghelios, as fucked up as it is, included. Maybe Rtas is seen as more of a possible threat to humanity than others, due to his attitude towards Hood regarding the glassing of Voy, or maybe even his refusal to visit the memorial there, where he stayed aboard the Shadow of Intent instead. Either way, let me know what you think this could lead to in the future in the comments. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you did enjoy, as I said earlier, a like goes a long way, along with a comment telling me what you think of any of these theories, as well as adding your own theories too. Next time, we're discussing a topic for hopefully the last time, although somehow I doubt it, Halo vs Infinite Warfare. But this time, it's the "It's time to stop" edition. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really appreciate your continued support. This channel is blowing up at the moment. We've had almost 1,000 subscribers in the last week, which is absolutely insane. So welcome to all the new guys. I really hope you enjoy my content, and I'll catch you next time.